everybody. Back with another episode of Carb Smashers. Hey, I always talk about net carbs. You know, you get your total carb, minus the fiber, minus sugar, alcohol to get your net carbs. But a lot of people didn't understand it, so thanks to Michelle for pointing that out. So I'm going to go through a couple products here. I'm not perfect at counting these carbs. Sometimes I make mistakes too, so I'm learning more and more about it as I go through this journey. But here's a couple examples of nuts. You think, oh, I'm getting nuts, I'm going to get, a little low carb. A lot of people talk about almonds. Salted pecans actually have a real good carb count. You got 4 net carbs total, or 4 carbs total minus 3 fiber. Come up with 1 net carb. Now it's got total sugars. You can't take those off. But 4 minus 3, you got 1 net carb per serving. But if you're getting mixed nuts, salted cashews, very good for you, but they have more carbs. And you see that these have 9 total carbs and only 1 gram of fiber. So you're looking at 8 net carbs in a serving of salted cashews. So, but if you love cashews, I would just make a nut mix and have a few cashews. Kirkland's Signature from Costco, they got a keto snack mix we've been trying. I'm going to review this because it is pretty good. It's got pecans, hazelnuts, these little cheese crunchy things, kind of like a Cheeto, Brazil nuts, and macadamia nuts. And these says, right there, it has 2 grams net carbs per serving. It's on the front, so you don't really have to do your math, but it's a good way to check it when they have it on the front, because you can see it's got 3 minus 1 is 2. Total sugars are 1. You can't take this off. But it doesn't have any sugar alcohol. I was looking for a product that had some sugar alcohol that we happen to have around the test kitchen here today. The Atkins Lemon Bar. We talked about that in a review. Now this one has 15 total carb, 8 fiber. You'd think it has 7. But it says right there, 3 grams net carbs. So get you wondering how they come up with 3. Well, if you look down here, this glycerin is a sugar alcohol. 4 grams of that, plus the fiber is 8. 4 and 8 is 12. And it's got 15 total, so that's where they're coming up with 3. This one says it's 4 net carbs. And as we can see how they came up with that. 8 total carb, minus 4 fiber. It doesn't have any sugar alcohol. But we looked up the list. I was going to give you the whole list of sugar alcohols, and it goes up to about 70. Let me grab my cheat sheet here. A couple of the more common ones. If you ever see allulose, allulose, allulose you can take off. And that may be a sugar alcohol. I'm not 100%, but I know we can take that off. But common names for sugar alcohols are xylitol. It's Xylitol. It's good luck trying to say some of these things. Erythritol. Erythritol. That is a sugar alcohol. Usually they'll say sugar alcohol and then have the brand, I believe. Or sorbitol. Sorbitol. Those 3 are very common sugar alcohols. They all come off to get your net carbs. So watch those. And if you could, if you find these videos helpful in getting through your low carb journey and using some of the recipes and seeing my mistakes and learning what not to do, please, if you could, subscribe, like, share with your friends, and remember the most important thing of all is enjoy the little things. Don't worry about losing 20 pounds your first month. Start cutting your carbs out, your weight will start coming down. There's weeks we go up a half a pound, go up a pound, and next week all of a sudden, boom, 2 pounds are gone. I think it's a slow and steady process. I was averaging 2 pounds a week at first, and it slipped back. I'm averaging about 1.5 pounds since January when we started, and here we are in November. Still over 70 pounds lost. Yesterday my weigh-in, it was barely. I made a new low for my weigh-in since I started, and Kat's within 0.5 pound of her lowest. And we've had a few parties to go to. It's football season and things, so we've had our cheat meals. Sometimes we get a little ahead of ourselves on them, but The key thing is, once a week, hit that scale, and if you put a little bit back, don't let it become grow and grow and grow. Just keep working at it and watch your carbs and make sure your doctor's aware of what you're eating and how you're doing it. And until next time, thanks for watching Carb Smashers. And like I said, enjoy those little things. Take care.